out, y'all. Sounds like a lot of fun. Jen, fun date night, fun go out night.
That's exactly right. Excited to check that one out. Get out there and just have a few laughs, especially if someone that you enjoy out there. Well, going ahead, talking about your forecast right now, mainly starting to see some sunshine out there at this time. You can start to see some of the green, some of the rain also appearing on the radar. We're still going to look at the potential for some isolated to scattered showers and thunderstorms heading into the remainder of your Tuesday. Now, looking in just a little bit closer, things pretty isolated at this time, beginning just to see some isolated rain moving closer towards northern Mobile County. Citronelle seeing some of that. Southern Baldwin County just closer towards Lillian, also beginning to see some of those isolated sprinkles, but expecting more of this to be ramping up closer towards lunchtime and heading into this afternoon. So make sure you have that rain gear ready to go. And although we're tracking very little rain at this time, it's gloomy out there. We're really starting to see some of those gray skies, overcast look over downtown Mobile. Temperatures right now, the lower 80s. That wind is calm, but take a look at those dew points. Upper 70s right now. So it's already feeling like 91 degrees. Go ahead and add on 9 to the actual air temperature. That trend only going to continue heading later on into today, especially with those very muggy dew points. Now taking a look elsewhere across the Gulf Coast, beginning to see those temperatures resting, mainly some upper 70s, but the majority of the area is seeing those lower to mid 80s, 84 in Pensacola, along with Destin, 81 in Mobile and Gulf Shores, and then 80 in Leakesville and Grove Hill. But keep in mind, you can add on about 5 to 10 degrees on top of that for the feels like temperatures. Many areas just feeling more like 90 degrees. Over the next couple of hours, expecting daytime highs to continue just slightly below average for some areas, the upper 80s. Elsewhere, getting into those lower 90s if you see more of that sunshine. Mild by this evening, temperature staying steady in the mid 80s. And in case you're heading on down towards the coast, low rip current risk today heading into tomorrow and Thursday with that surf height just around 1 to 2 feet. Now, coming up in just a little bit, I'm going to talk more about your forecast, what you can expect for the next few days, your futurecast, plus also an update on the tropics. Well, we are back in the kitchen with Spencer Smith with Nuke's Eatery. He's making a green goddess salad, and you already made the dressing earlier.
Yes.
So what are we doing now?
Now we're going to actually complete the salad, and we're going to start with a romaine blend here, and we're going to put some all-natural chicken right in there with some grape tomatoes, and we're going to add some cucumbers to that salad with some bacon and some feta cheese with some green onions, and then we're going to toss it with our green goddess dressing.
And you guys, that dressing smells delicious. If you are a cilantro fan, that one's for you.
And here we go, and you can get this at both Nukes. And once we finish this, we're going to top it with the avocados, and like you can just smell that salad, the freshness. You just feel good about yourself after eating something like this.
And at Nukes, are people able to customize some of the salads if, say, they don't like cucumbers?
Absolutely. Nukes prides itself on being a very easy place to eat.
Yep.
Yeah, so anything you would like to do, we will definitely. We've tried.
Oh, I already smell that.
Yes, there you go. That's for you guys.
That smells delicious.
So that's one of our salads, and soon we'll be talking about giving away a cruise to. We've partnered with Norwegian Cruise Line and Coca-Cola, so all of our rewards members have an option of possibly going on a cruise. So this. Spending some time with some refreshing food and spending some time out in the water. Who could say summer better than that?
There you go. You're definitely going to want to stay tuned for when we start to talk about that free cruise that you can win. And so also focusing more on Nukes, is this a salad that you guys can get if someone is quick for time?
Absolutely.
You can just walk inside and it's just ready to go.
Absolutely. It takes about 5 to 7 minutes for us to prepare the salad. So you can definitely get it as fast as you can, or you can order online or use our app. So we have several different ways you can utilize our restaurant.
And a curbside too?
Absolutely.
Super easy in case you guys are craving something refreshing for this new season. And so again, what salad are we going to be working on next?
The watermelon and feta with chicken.
I am excited to check out what that one is going to be smelling like and tasting like. Thank you so much, Spencer, for being here today. So excited to see what else Nukes is offering. Again, we're going to have more on that watermelon feta with chicken salad and also that free cruise coming up in just a little bit. Chelsea.
On the show I did not. Jen, I think we've got that hanging up somewhere. It deserves to be displayed.
I don't know if I've seen it.
Oh.
So Chelsea told a story about how she saw a monster coming out of Mobile Bay, and I drew it, and it is really good drawing.
This is a real story.
It's not a real story.
Are you new to the Mobile Bay monster?
Were you not here that day, maybe?
I must not have
This
been.
was before Jen was on studio time.
Chelsea's Mobile Bay monster.
You guys, quick story if you're new. My parents were driving over the Bayway. I promise to goodness there was this massive monster. I saw it.
No, she didn't.
Yes, I did.
I don't know if you guys drive. If you're heading westbound and you look on the right side, there's a tree that looks just like the Loch Ness Monster.
It wasn't the
If you get right at the right angle, right when
Yeah.
you're like that causeway intersection, and you look on the right, there's a tree in the distance.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
it
always looks
was
like
a tree.
This is deep into the bay. I'll prove my point one day.
One day we'll see it. Well, let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about your forecast. A gloomy look down in Orange Beach right now, but you know what? That's not stopping those folks from getting out there and enjoying it. Although it is gray out there, we're not seeing any of those showers, any of those thunderstorms just yet, so it is going to be safe to be out there. Again, just a gloomy start, but helping to break up some of those UV rays. Also, the waves looking better in comparison to what we saw yesterday. But just a heads up, heading later on closer towards lunchtime, that's when I'm really expecting some of these rain chances to be ramping up. Temperature is still going to be warm heading into today. We're going to be feeling like the triple digits by the time we make it later on into this afternoon. That cloud cover, the rain showers, they're going to help us out just a little bit, but it's still going to be feeling pretty humid out there as you step out the door. Upper 90s is going to be the feels like temperature later on this evening. Now, timing things out in our futurecast, things look pretty isolated right now, but again, the highest rain chances really coming into play closer towards lunchtime. So keep that in mind in case you are making any lunch plans. We turn a bit more scattered by the time we get closer towards 11 a.m. and then really start to see those chances ramp up, especially closer towards Mobile and our Mississippi counties by 2 o'clock. And then once we make our way closer towards 3 o'clock, really beginning to see more of that coverage beginning to push in, more of that southeasterly approach. And then we'll start to see some of that try to push out closer towards 5 o'clock. But we're going to have a little bit of a second round attempting to make its way in here by the time we get closer towards 8 and 9 o'clock. Highest chances to see some of those, however, is going to be closer towards Greene and George County in Mississippi, plus also Washington County. Things will turn mostly quiet heading into the overnight. And then starting off for tomorrow, it's rinse and repeat. Isolated showers making a return by 8 a.m. And then once we make our way into the afternoon, we start to see more of those scattered showers and storms once again popping up. Now, coming up in just a little bit, I'm going to talk more about your forecast, what you can expect for the full 7 days, plus also a check on the tropics, all of that.